the MBA itself had value because of the degree, but my lack of discipline, my lack of kind of being unrealistically optimistic, greed. There's a lot to any degree. This is why, a 50-year-old dentist is struggling, and there are 25-year-old millionaires that dropped out of high school or dropped out of college, because we're not trained to be in the real world. So we can talk about all our degrees, and this is a great conversation to have today because it's my lens of my experience of 21 years. Everybody comes and says, look at all my successes. I'm going to come and say, look at all my failures and what I've learned from it. Because it's more about the failures that's going to push you forward in your next 20 years than it is about your successes, at least in my opinion, in my lens of what I've experienced. So no, I was the wild, wild west at some level. I was like, I'm a dentist, I'm a doctor, who's better than me? Put the iron shield on, I know everything. I pro athlete, MBA, got all the accolades or all the degrees that I need to go into the real world. But what I didn't realize is that the real world doesn't really care. And so I made a lot of mistakes. Many phases in my journey, I made a lot of mistakes. And this is really the purpose or the premise of why Love Bites Dental was founded, is that whole concept of putting something together that really allows an opportunity for a dentist to optimize their skill set, and more about, look, the fact is this: if you don't have a stable mind, you don't have a stable personal life, you don't have a stable financial structure, clinical dentistry is very difficult to go through on a daily basis, and you're not maximizing your potential daily because you're not set up right. So anyways, yeah, I mean, it looks great on paper, but I made real estate mistakes, relationship mistakes, business mistakes, and I've made those mistakes, and I'll probably continue to make mistakes. Obviously now, hopefully I'm a little bit smarter than I was in 2001.